Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Hello friends, and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video. In this video I'll be showing you the last update of the Effigy Clash. It's the last time and our last chance to do high scores, and we get at the highest points so we can get higher rewards in the guild ranking. And so far today I just waited for my guild to help me out and build the helidomes for the Effigy statue for us, but as you see, we didn't do the best job. I saw other guilds go 4 stars, but so far we're level 26 out of 30. If you're a very active guild, everybody is contributing, you'll be doing 30 out of 30, and this will help you a lot with your scores. But so far with this, we came up with a good lineup. It's the same lineup that I told you about, but the rotations, I started it with different timings so I get the best scores. And so far we're doing good. I'm ranking 6 right now. I may drop a little bit before the event ends. People will push, and I'll be glad if I stay in the top 10. This will give me a chunk of reward in the glory prize for my guild. If I stay in the top 10, 5,000 diamonds will be distributed among us all, which is good. And the higher you score, as we talked about, will give you more individual ranking, more individual XP ranking, will give you more points total all for the guild, so we can improve our ranking here. As you see, 400 points away from the third ranking team. If we face them in the Effigy battle, even if they lose, it's a 200 deficit point, so they may can keep their position in rank 3. All we can do is get higher scores in the guild fight. And I will show you my teams, and it's still the same teams, still the same rotations, except that I changed the timing a little bit. So the best team so far for me is Guile team, which I did 1 billion with this team. I didn't see any other free-to-play teams having 1 billion with any lineup. Because of this freeze functionality, it's a little bit hard to keep your damage output going, especially with the Fashion Blanca team. If you don't have Flame Chun-li, you can run Gormagalakan here to add more damage, and it's not a lot maybe, but 64 million damage even helped me to push that high number that I can do here. So here 5.5 million, 550 million actually, and here 528 million with Cammy and Chun-li. I'll show you the rotations and I'll explain how I went about it. So here I just wait for X3 and I use the drones, and I make sure that Guile doesn't have hinder and he gets frozen and the 10 stacks gets removed from him. As you see here, he has 8 stacks and he hits and he has 10 stacks again. I hit with him, he got freeze, so I wait. I did the C1 slowly until I got him out of freeze. I hit and I wait the C2 slowly, then I hit with Guile again. And as you see, the damage ramps up with Guile. If he crits, that's the lucky part, that you need him to have high crits. If he does high crits, you get a lot of damage from him, and then the team gets one shot. And as you see, I didn't continue. If I could have continued more, I get more damage with him. It's all RNG. There's not the best runs and the normal runs. This is how I start them at X 3 bars, and I make sure that guy doesn't have 10 stacks of freeze on him. The next team, it's the Fashion Blanca team. I go with Fashion Blanca, Summer Yang, Fashion Blanca, then Bison, and Ken does his things. I'll go about it real quick. And also 3 bars, after I drop every EX move that I have, I start with Fashion Blanca. And I drop every EX move because these helps. It ramps up, it gives you some damage, at least like 200,000 damage, which is good to help your team get the highest numbers. As you see, I get frozen a lot here with Fashion Blanca, but the main part I want him to do is get me above that 500 million damage, because this is all I need from him to do. and I continue same rotation. I wait for the freeze. The trick here is with Fashion Blanca. When I hit with Fashion Blanca, I just wait for for it to go till the very last end, so I make sure that he's not frozen and I can start with him. As you see, I whiffed one attack here, and then I went with Fashion Blanca and Bison in the end. That was the last. I couldn't wait for the hinder to get removed, so I waited until I could have done anything, any damage with the team. Yeah, the perfect run that I did, it's not even perfect. I had more time on the first team. The second team, I didn't do the best rotations. And you'll see the third team with Cammy. My rotation is Cammy, Athlete, Chun-li, Chun-li, then Cammy. Chun-li there to is like a battery. And here I start with 2 bars, not 3 bars. If I'm not hindered, I go with 2 bars. Because Chun-li add for me this combo gauge meter, and I can go more. So if I start at x3 bars, he kills my team before I finish my last bar that I have. So like this, I can make sure that I use every energy that I have to hit the boss and get the highest numbers that I can. And because Chun-li and Cammy are multi-hit units, when I hit so much with them, I almost get frozen every time, as you see here. And the thing is with Evil Ryu here, he helped me control the boss a little bit with his C1, because he reduces the energy of the boss. And that's everything for the last fight. I continued. When Cammy died, I used Chun-li, then Athlete Chun-li, then Chun-li, and it gave me more damage. Yep, that was the fights. If anybody wanna take a look at them, you can slow the video if you want and take a look about the rotation, but it's the same as the previous video, the same rotation. The only thing I had is more crit RNG with the Guile team and with the Cammy team, and that's what gave me this highest score. And I ranked, my total damage was 2,092,000,000. And it was amazing. I'll continue, of course, doing the 10 runs for helping the guild and getting individual ranking and opening these boxes to get more stuff from the shop. That was it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fight, time to fight.